Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Recovering from the weekend? I hope you had a good weekend, guys. Whatever you was doing. The sun was out and I was out. Yesterday, I uploaded quite a lot of content on my YouTube channel about Ashdown, MX track. I went to Ashdown with a few of the local lads from my area, and we had one hell of an amazing time. It was one hell of a day, man. But yeah, my GoPro, I didn't charge it up at the last minute, or I thought I charged it up and it didn't charge. So unfortunately, I couldn't get no footage of me riding. But we're out again this Wednesday, so my bike's still loaded up and we're ready to go again this Wednesday. This is why I love the weather when it changes, because as soon as the weather changes, I'm out all the time, and I'll be out as much as I can on a motocross bike. Just planning a nice day trip for me and the missus too, and I'll let you guys know what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I'm going to be planning a nice day trip for me and the missus, give her a nice little treat. It's a bit of a surprise for her actually, so I'm not going to say too much about that. But yeah, yesterday guys, the track conditions was very, very, very good at Ashdown. At first, to be honest with you, it was a little bit chewed up, but then after an hour or so, when we started riding on it hard, the ruts started forming very good. And that's what you need to ride in. When you ride a motocross bike on a track, on a motocross track, you need to get into them ruts. And, you know, if you're going, for instance, I'll give you a little example. So if you're going around a sharp bend or a bend and it's a rut, or you've got cross ruts going around a bend too, basically you've got to sit on your saddle and power through the ruts. So you look at the rut and then you look straight ahead of you. Not for 1 minute do you ever put your head down and look at your front wheel, because the minute you look at your front wheel when you're in a rut, you're off the bike. You're stood up and you're off your bike. So basically, before you enter a rut, look ahead, pick your line, what rut you're going to go into, and power through it. And 9 times out of 10, you'll get through that rut without any problems whatsoever. That's a rut on a corner. Now, if you go to a rut on a straight, for instance, if the track's been rid on quite a lot and it's been chewed up, which is the best conditions to ride a bike on, to be honest with you, there's nothing worse than riding on a dusty track, dusty motocross track, because the dust goes everywhere and you don't get hardly no traction when it's dusty neither. It's totally the opposite. You would think on a dusty, dry track you'd have a better day and you'd have a better ride, but it's totally the opposite. That's why these big tracks, they get graded and the soil gets turned over and they get watered just before we go onto them. So yeah, guys, I had a great day. But let's go through the ruts again. So if you're going into a rut and you're on a straight, basically you want to be standing up with your head just over the front number plate. You want to get your elbows up like that, basically, and you want to be squeezing the tank or squeezing the shroud with your knees, because it's your knees what actually control the bike, not your hands or not the handlebars. Very rarely do you ever move your handlebars when you're going around a track. It's normally your knees what control it, and it's your knees what hold you upright by squeezing into the shrouds, basically, when you're standing up. And also when you're sitting down on a motocross bike, if you're going across bumpy terrain, which 9 times out of 10 motocross tracks are bumpy because they're graded. So for instance, if you're sitting down and you're pinning the bike, then all them vibrations what are going through your body are going to be going through your back. This is why you need to be standing up on the balls of your feet, taking them bumps up through your feet into your legs, not into your back. So yeah, try not to sit down on a motocross bike at all. And if you do sit down, make sure you're on a nice straight and there's no bumps or nothing like that. So that's why I come back and I'm absolutely shattered. Yesterday I had about 3 hours riding, done quite a few laps, and where I haven't been hitting the gym recently and I haven't been doing much training, today I'm feeling like a 100-year-old man because all the aches and pains have come back. So I'm going to be getting an exercise bike in the next coming days, just to keep that home with me, so that I can keep exercise and keep fit. I do press ups and I do pull ups and sit ups every day, but yeah, that's not stamina. So you need stamina when you're on a motocross bike. But yeah, I had an absolutely great day yesterday. It was absolutely awesome. And we're out again this coming Wednesday, as I said. And I've got a great surprise for you, because I've sorted my GoPro out now. I've found the correct charger for it. And now I've put it on charge this morning and it's holding 100% charge. So, and I've got a SIM card, SD card for it. So basically the GoPro is ready to go. And I will 110%. I can, please believe me, I will be taking footage, filming footage this coming Wednesday of me and my friend Cole. We're going out on the bikes. So yeah, that's that, guys. Had a great day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I know when the sun's out, everyone comes out, and it's very enjoyable. And you mix more in the summer, you socialise more, you meet new people, and I'm a very family orientated man, so yeah, and I'm a very sociable type of a man. I don't like sitting indoors, I like mixing, I like getting out, I like having a chat, even yesterday at the motocross track, when on the break time in the pits at Ashdown, like there was quite a few old boys coming up talking to me, because I've got a KX250 two-stroke, and they finished making them on a 2007. And then they turn to a four-stroke. So having a KX250 two-stroke is very, very rare, and they're getting like rock and all shit to get now. So yeah, whilst I was in the pits yesterday, having a bit of pizza, what my missus cooked me, bless her, and having a drink and having a sit down and a chat with the boys, some other fella come up to me, and it turned out that he was a technician, a mechanic technician, and he builds race bikes and things like that. So he was in his 60s, and he just come up to me, chatting to me, socialising. And, even he said to me, he said that this is why he still loves the sport, and he still goes to all the meetings, because it's socialising and mixing. And, where it's quite a dangerous sport, it's a very close-knit circle, so we all know each other, type of thing, and we go all over the UK, like Dorset, Oxfordshire, Cambridgeshire, London, West Sussex. We go all over the place. So yeah, I'll be getting more footage this Wednesday, guys, and uploading footage. But yeah, I'm feeling really, really good lately, especially after I just had a good ride on my bike. I can see my neck muscles are starting to come back and things like that, and that's because of where I'm wearing a crash helmet and I'm going over bumpy terrain for 3 or 4 hours at a time. You can imagine it going like that for like 3 hours at a time, jumping up and down, your head's going like that. So yeah, you build up neck muscles, and it makes you feel good. When you come back from a good day out on the bike, it actually makes you feel so good. It gives you a new lease of life, and it's amazing. The feeling what it gives me, the satisfaction what it gives me, is on a different level altogether. And that's all thanks to how I'm rolling nowadays. Years and years ago I wasn't like this, but yeah, now at the age of 53, coming up to 54, I'm just starting to live my life and enjoy my life. And I don't know how much riding I've got left in me, to be honest with you, but I still see old boys in their 60s what still go out every now and then, and still go out on their bikes. So I'll probably still be riding into my 60s. So yeah, I've got another good 10 years of riding in me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage yesterday. It's just something different to bring to my channel. I like bringing different content to my channel, and and showing all you supporters like different content, because if I keep talking about me constantly, it gets a little bit boring. So yeah, every now and then I do bring guests onto my channel too. I haven't got no guests lined up at the moment to come onto my channel, but over the next few days I'm going to be lining a guest up and bringing a guest on. The last guest what I was going to bring on, James, he didn't make it to the podcast, so yeah, we put that one off on the back burner. He might come back on at a later stage. But yeah, I'm waiting for a new guest to come. I'm not asking anyone to come onto my channel, but if anyone would like to come onto my channel to tell their story, you're more than welcome to come on. And what this does, by telling your story, it helps thousands of other people in recovery, and it inspires other people. And it makes you feel good too when you get it off your chest and offload it, and you're in your heart that by you telling your story, you're helping other people. Because yeah, YouTube is quite a big thing, and my followers are amazing people, man, absolutely amazing. But did you see the news this morning? I've got the news on today because I'm having an easy day. I'm chilling out because I'm making a little bit. So yeah, sorry about that, guys, but I'm having a bit of a lazy day today. The missus is cooking a roast, Sunday roast. Well, not a Sunday roast, a roast chicken. Because we normally have a roast on Sunday, but I didn't get back till late yesterday afternoon, and the missus had quite a lot of catching up to do, housework, washing, taking the dogs out and things like that. I said to the missus, don't bother doing it Sunday, but do it, you can, whenever. So yeah, she bought a chicken from Iceland over the weekend, Friday, and we got it on today. So I'm going to have a nice bit of chicken in a minute. But I've just seen the news just now, and I've just seen some tragic news actually. I think it's from China, an aeroplane accident. Aeroplanes come down and it's killed 130 people on board. So it's scary. It's really scary shit, innit? I mean, one minute you've got COVID, wiping up like a big amount of the population out, and the next minute you've got the world war. You've got this war thing with Ukraine and Russia. Now you've got aeroplane like coming down. It makes you wonder then what's going to be next, guys. But I'm not going to badger you on about this and put negative crap onto my channel. But yeah, just to let you guys know, look, I do watch the news, and I like to talk about the news too, because it's in reality, it's things what's going on in real life. It's not something what's not spoken about. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. I might upload some more content in a bit, but for now, have a great day. The sun's out again, and we've got a glorious week ahead of us. It's going to be nice all week this week. This afternoon is supposed to be 17, so yeah, and I think the clocks change either this week or next week, so the summer begins. Much love to all my followers. Peace.